How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. We have ourselves a very wet and soggy one for y'all today. It's also very cold out here, but we are out here on the lake this afternoon. We're in the kayak and we are out here with one thing in mind, and that is to find some fall slab crappie. This is our favorite time of the year to be out here on the lake chasing down these big slabs. And I actually really love fishing in these conditions. You know, the more cold and windy and rainy and miserable it is, it seems to turn these slabs on. So we are out here hopeful to find some today. If you look around, you can see that we are surrounded by a ton of stumps and cypress trees. There's also a ton of bait fish in the area. There's birds everywhere. And it's just a perfect recipe for some slab crappie to be in the area. So our plan of attack today is just go around with some crappie magnets underneath the float, pitch to as many of these stumps and laydowns as possible, and try to locate a school of fish or just some random roaming ones. I have no idea, honestly, if we're gonna catch anything or not today, but we are out here enduring the elements in hopes of finding some big slabs. So if y'all are excited to tune in today's adventure, do us a huge favor, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Our analytics show that most of y'all that watch our videos aren't subscribed, so if y'all could please hit that subscribe button, that would mean the world to us. We're trying to get up to 300,000 subscribers, so any support y'all can give us would be much appreciated. But with that, we're gonna put our head down, we're gonna start casting at all these stumps around here and see if we can't find some thick slabs. Let's go. Okay, so here is the setup we're using today to try to catch these crappie. We have the 6'6" one-piece medium ACC crappie sticks. We have a 1,000 size reel spooled up with 10-pound braid. Then we have a 6-pound leader attached to it. And then down on the business end, we have a crappie magnet in the color Show Enough. It's just a little bait fish color. We have a 1/32 ounce orange eye hole jig head. We have it infused with the slab bites, and then above it we have an easy float. So it's pretty shallow out here, so we're starting pretty shallow. There's some water out here, so that's a good bit deeper that we might go check out here in a little bit, but we're gonna start out here in kind of in the shallows where all the birds and the bait fish are. But yeah, that's the gear. We'll leave it all linked down in the video description for you guys to check out if you want to purchase it for yourself and get out and slay some slabs. But we're gonna start right out over here and see if we can't find something. Oh gosh, big one, big one, big one, big one, big one, big one, big one. First one of the day, big slab. Oh yeah, baby. There we go. That is a good one. That is a good start to the day right there, right here in the rain. And we got ourselves a big, thick slab crappie right next to that stump. Oh, that tells me a lot. There's a bunch of stumps out here. But that's just a big confidence boost, being able to get one to bite this quickly next to a stump. I'm gonna keep, oh man, he got it so good. That is a slab right there, guys. That is a good one. And we got our stringer. I'll string him up. He was literally right next to this stump. There's some fishing line on there, so maybe it's a lucky stump. Might come back to it, but that's number one, and it is a big thick boy. Tie him up and keep going. There we go. Oh, what is that? Yellow bass. He popped it like a crappie, but that is not what we are after right there. A little yellow bass. I had a bite on the other side of the stump, and it definitely felt. It definitely looked like a crappie, for sure. But we'll take some action. We're out here in the cold, in the rain. But guys, this is the best time, in my opinion, to be out fishing. The fish are always biting really good. Oh gosh. Got him. Got him. Big one. Big one. Big one. I think it's the one I just missed. Let's go. Let's go. Number two, guys. I just casted right there and missed one. And threw on the other side, caught that yellow bass, threw back over there and got this guy. Second, nice black crappie. That's two. That's two good ones. That's awesome. We're just gonna keep on doing this, just keep going around from stump to stump in this little area. Oh gosh. Let's see if we can't run into a few. We also got the big 13-foot jigging rod we'll poke around too, but we can catch them like this. This is the way I prefer. I love watching that bobber go down. I love kind of staying back from the fish a little bit. Got him, got him. I knew there was a fish on that big old log. I knew there'd be one on that tree. Yes. Oh, I knew there'd be one there. Look at the size of that stump right there. I'm not sure if you can tell how big it is by the camera angle, but it's the biggest one out here, and I just had a feeling there would be a crappie on it. We moved about 50 yards up from where we caught our first two with no bites. Caught a couple yellow bass. But that is what's up. We're just gonna keep bouncing and pouncing along. We're gonna throw at every stump. There's a million of them, and I'm hoping that we'll eventually find ourselves a stretch that's got a bunch of fish just chilling. I wouldn't doubt there's another crappie on that same stump, but we got 3 good ones now. Really in no time at all. Got him. I think it's another yellow bass. Another yellow bass. These yellow bass are thick. There's so much shad out here that they are just eating like crazy. Another pretty yellow bass. The fish are a little bit pale. The water's pretty muddy. It's not super muddy, but it's got some stain to it. Send him back. We might catch a couple big white bass or something too. We'll throw them on the stringer if we get some. Oh, there we go. Oh gosh, big crappie. Big crappie. Big crappie. Stay on there. Get in here. Oh my gosh. I don't know how deep this is. This seems very shallow. But there we go. It has been a minute. It has been probably 45 minutes since I've had a bite. I've caught several yellow bass. I've kind of come back past where I caught those ones, and I'm up here even shallower. I need to make sure I don't drift up on this, but that is another solid black crappie. Every one of these fish, every one of these crappie has been good keepers. There's a bunch of birds back here, and there's bait fish everywhere, but I don't know if there's more bait fish back here and that's why the birds are here, or if there's back here because it's easier to catch them. But I feel like I'm looking at the bottom right now, which I think is fascinating to catch one that shallow. I need to stick my paddle down and see how deep this actually was. I pulled up on this stump, which kind of sucks. More. Let's see how deep it is. It's that deep. That is crazy. I need to shallow up my stuff a little bit more, I think. Even though I just caught that one, he couldn't pull the bobber down. I thought I had another yellow bass, but it ended up being a big old slab. Oh gosh. That's a bass. It's a largemouth. All right, third species of the day. We've caught black crappie, yellow bass, and now we got our first largemouth bass. Pretty cool. Got him. That's a big one. That's a big one. That's a big one. Oh gosh. Oh gosh, stay on. Yes, sir. I don't know why my drag was so loose just then. Oh man, we're just bouncing around these same little stumps we've caught all of our fish on. And I've actually missed a fish on this stump twice today so far. And finally, we landed him. Another big, thick, solid, absolutely solid. My camera just died, but there's that fish I just caught. Put him on the stringer, and that is indeed our 5th one. We've got 5 nice ones. This has been the most productive area. I've covered a lot of water, and I kept thinking, we're gonna catch some fish some other spots, but so far it's just been this one area. I'm gonna reload my bait with some slab bites. Haven't had any in there since we started. Well, I started off with some, but there's not very much left in there now, so we're gonna re-infuse it, give this thing some glowy chartreuse eyeballs. It's kind of hard to do when you're all wet and cold. It's a little sloppy, but that'd be all right. And that's the bait we call our fish on so far. It's just the crappie magnet in the monkey milk color, 32nd ounce orange jig head. Got the chartreuse slab bites in there. I'm fishing about 10 to 12 inches beneath this easy float. Feeling good about this cast right here. I knew it. I knew it. It's a big one. It's a big one. Here's a perfect cast. Oh, perfect cast next to the stump. Another solid 12-inch or so black crappie. Man, I haven't got on some good black crappie in a while. All we've been catching, really, as far as size goes, has been big white crappie, and I've been really missing this. You know, normally this time of year, we're able to fish, you know, deep in the swamp and catch a bunch of these big, thick-sided black crappie, and you know, that just isn't what we can do anymore. It's all dry. But we're out here in this spot catching some really nice ones today. Beautiful fish, big old mouth. These are gonna taste so good tonight. It's exactly what we're gonna need after just being out here freezing, soaking wet. But we're doing it for a good cause, and it's definitely paying off. Oh, what is that? That's big. Is he stuck? Is that a bass? Please be a crappie. That's a bass, largemouth. Ooh, I got so excited for a second, thought I had me a big old slab crappie, like a 2-pounder. I'm still looking for one of those this year. Haven't caught anything that big yet. That's a good little largemouth right there, guys. That is a good one. I think I'm gonna throw him on the stringer too with these crappie. He's perfect size to eat. Kind of resembles the crappie on the stringer. We'll take him. Here we go, guys, a little stringer update for you. We got some bass, we got a bass, and we got some solid crappie on there. I don't know how many that is, probably close to 10. You know I ain't mad at it. Oh baby, is that a crappie? Oh, it's a big giant slab. Big slab, big slab. White crappie, white crappie. Oh baby, look at that one. Look at that one. Oh my gosh. Look at that big old slab right there, guys. It's our first white crappie of the day, and he was right. I think he was in the same spot as I caught that bass. Whoo! There's just another species to add to the list too. That's a stud. That's a hammer white crappie. Got him. Big and giant. Giant crappie. Giant crappie. Is that a bass? It's a crappie. Oh baby. Oh baby. Oh man. This is fun. This is so much fun. I have been dying to get on a crappie bite like this. And we've been catching a bunch of crappie lately, but nothing like, you know, watching that bobber go down like that. And it's just good slab after good slab after good slab. It's been pretty much, we've been having to weed through a bunch of small fish to get big ones. But today everything has just really been a quality fish. Gotta love that. You gotta love that, guys. Another one. Boom. Another white crappie. There we go. There we go. There's another nice white crappie. We'll put him on the stringer with his buddies. It's our second white crappie of the day. And off the same stump we caught the last one on, just on the other side of it. Either they're just starting to bite good now, or they just moved in, or I don't really know. Maybe they didn't like how nasty the weather was earlier. It was kind of windy. Or maybe I wasn't presenting the bait right. I'm really not sure. I haven't really changed anything with my presentation. I think they just moved in and started biting. It's gotten a little bit more still out here, a little bit more calm. There we go. There we go. Another one. That one came off a small stump. They're fired up now. I'm fired up. Hope y'all are fired up, because I am fired up right now. I was feeling kind of cold and kind of clammy, but I'm feeling warm. We're running. We're gonna be getting close to filling up the stringer if they keep biting like this. There we go. Another one. Another one. Another one. Fired up. Whew, another one, guys. They've gotten a little bit smaller. It's still a good keeper. I'll take that fast-paced action any day. Let's get him on the string. Let's get our bait retied on. He kind of broke it off in the boat. Oh shoot! Oh shoot! Oh shoot! Fish on! Fish on! Fish on, fish on. That's another good crappie. I was trying to get unstuck from this log, and I just looked at my bobber, went bloop. It went bye-bye. Another thick slab black crappie right there. Choking on that monkey milk crappie magnet. Or the show enough crappie magnet. Oh baby. Oh baby, is that a crappie? Big crappie. Not monster. Another good one though. Another good white crappie. I've found this tree a few times. I ain't caught nothing off of it. That's the first time I caught something off that one. Just kind of goes to show they're just kind of roaming in and out and just setting up, hanging out on a tree, ambushing stuff, chasing bait around. There's a lot of bait blowed up in this pocket. And these fish are just on one today. Oh, there we go. Oh, stay on there. Another nice one. Another nice one. He got stuck on the line. There's the fishing line there, and I actually hooked a nice one there earlier, and he got stuck on the fishing line, and I forgot about it until I hooked this one again. Another good keeper white crappie. Good to see the mix. Most of what we caught there's been some black crappie, which is what I was really craving with some of the big thick ones. But we will take these guys all day. The last three I've sprung up have been white crappie, so we're due for another big tanker slab. I really want to get a big guy. I feel like we can do it today. Got you. Oh my gosh, look at the size of that yellow bass. There we go. I was for sure I just stuck a big old slab crappie, but we got ourselves a big, thick yellow bass. Look at this thing. That's the way you want to see your yellow bass. Really golden, really colored up, and just big. If we weren't catching any crappie and when our stringer wasn't almost full, I would throw him on there. But we'll throw him back. We'll do a catch and cook yellow bass video one day soon, I promise y'all. These guys are tasty. That's a cool fish. It's a big one. Okay, so the bite kind of died off over where we were catching our fish at, so I decided to come back over here in this area behind me, and I've been jig poling around and casting a bobber and jig around for like the last 30 or 45 minutes, and I haven't had any more bites. So I'm gonna head back over to where I was catching them at, see if maybe some more fish reloaded, and see if we can't get a few more on our stringer. But right now, our stringer is looking pretty dense. Look at it. We've got probably, I don't know, probably close to 20, if not more than 20 on there right now. And there's not a whole lot more room to put fish on the stringer. So maybe we can come back over here, see if they've reloaded a little bit, and see if we can't maybe add an additional crappie or two before we head on out, because I'm starting to feel pretty cold. You can probably hear the shiver in my voice right now. I'm chilly, but I would like to catch a couple of more, so we're gonna head over there and see if maybe a couple of those stumps have reloaded a little bit. There we go. That's a big one. That's a big one. That's a giant. That's a giant. Boom. Look at that stud right there. I've been fishing these stumps for 20 minutes without getting a bite. I was just about to pull the plug on it, and I think I am still about to leave. I think this is the one I'm going to end on. That is a big old slab black crappie, and honestly I think that is the biggest one of the day. I was letting it just sit there and marinate right next to that stump, and I was like, it looks good. If there's a fish there, you should bite it, and boom, he smoked it down. Beautiful fish. It's a great way to end the day. I'm freezing cold. We got a full stringer of fish we got to get home and clean. But that is just awesome. What a fun day of fishing it has been out here in the cold rain. All right, it is go time now. We got our fish all cleaned up. We've got some fillets here in the bowl, and we are ready to cook them up for supper. We're actually down here at Granny's house. We're gonna have a big meal. We're gonna have a big spread of food, but we're gonna start by cooking off the fish. And we're just gonna be doing a southern fried style. We're going to be first dipping them in this little egg whisk right here, or whisked egg. And then we're gonna dump them in this cornmeal and flour mix, and we're gonna throw them into the old deep fryer, and it's going to be fantastic. We got some fries, we got some beans, we got all sorts of stuff on deck ready to go into, and it's just gonna be a great time. So let's get these fish cooking in this hot oil, and let's make a meal of it. All right, it is go time now. We got our fish all cleaned up. We've got some fillets here in the bowl, and we are ready to cook them up for supper. We're actually down here at Granny's house. We're gonna have a big meal. We're gonna have a big spread of food, but we're gonna start by cooking off the fish. And we're just gonna be doing a southern fried style. We're going to be first dipping them in this little egg whisk right here, or whisked egg. And then we're gonna dump them in this cornmeal and flour mix, and we're gonna throw them into the old deep fryer, and it's going to be fantastic. We got some fries, we got some beans, we got all sorts of stuff on deck ready to go into, and it's just gonna be a great time. So let's get these fish cooking in this hot oil, and let's make a meal of it. All right, our oil is hot. We got our fillets all coated in this cornmeal and flour mix. Oh man, here we go. And we're cooking. Ooh, those babies are sizzling. Look at the smoke coming off them. It is so cold out here in this garage. It's been cold all day. You know, it was raining and windy. We were soaked to the bone, and these fried fish are just gonna do the heart some good tonight. Those should cook for about 3 or 4 minutes. We'll wait till they start floating, wait till they start turning golden brown, and we'll transfer them here to this little plate, and we'll get the rest of our stuff cooked up. Oh, snap. Look at this spread. We got a full house. We got Jay. We got my little sister, Ivy. We got Cypress the bear. Can you say hi? Hi. And we got Granny. Granny's been wanting some fish.
We got fish.
How's that look?
Good.
Does that suffice you?
Why are you videoing?
Because we're making a catch and cook video, Ivy.
Is this
Why do
supposed to be
you
short?
have so much makeup on? You're 8 years old. Is that fish good?
Are you gonna post this?
Yes.
No.
Okay, can we get a taste test on that fish, JJ? Ivy did Jay's makeup too, if you can tell. She's kind of glowing a little
I
bit.
forgot she put makeup on me. That's so good.
Is it good? Ivy wants to do a taste test on the taters. Isn't that good? Granny, how's that fish taste? You tasted it yet?
Good.
It's good, isn't it? Cypress, how's them dino nuggies? Cypress, can you test the dino nuggies? Give it a taste test. Dip in that ketchup. What kind of dinosaur is that? Oh, you already got some dino nuggies in your mouth. Is that good? Oh, do you like fish? You don't like fish? But look at how good, guys, look at that.
It's good, Cypress.
We got some good looking slabs. Those are just some big old fillets. We caught some big crappie today. We got some hush puppies. We got some beans. And we got everybody here, and it's what it's all about. But with that, I'm gonna make myself a plate. We're gonna sit here and enjoy this meal and just enjoy each other's company. But anyways, we hope that y'all enjoyed the video. We're gonna go back out there again real soon. We're gonna take Big Boss out there to go slay some monster slabs. But in the meantime, if y'all enjoyed the video, do us a huge favor by hitting the thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel. We're calling Jay and Baby C and Ivy and Granny, and we will see you on the next one.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.
Bye.